Yo, what's good, y'all? I'm gonna let a few people come in while I fold my clothes, get ready to take my trip back tomorrow. I gotta been down here back home in the city. Some craziness been happening today in all parts of the world. What's it say? What up? What up? Who that, Zach? Oh, that's Piano Man. What's up? What up, everybody? What's it say? What up? What up? Is on board. Why is my headphones not plugged up? Hold on, yeah. Let me make sure my headphones plugged up. Can I hear that? All right, let me close this out. But yeah, let me get straight first, y'all. I gotta speak on it. I got to speak on it. I got to speak on it, y'all. Just give me a second. All right, y'all can hear me now. All right, but yeah, so what's good, y'all? Y'all know we usually don't talk political stuff, or we don't get into all that hoopla stuff, right? But I posted some on Twitter, and I know it's going to be looked at as controversial. And first, I'm not smiling because it's funny. I'm smiling because people are so shallow in their thinking when it comes to our government and the politics that's happening right now. And I've been praying. I've been praying a lot, and I've been really reevaluating my approach to how I view our government as an American citizen, as an African American citizen, right? A person of color in this country. Face it, it's two sides of the law, you know. And I've experienced both sides of it, being a government employee, a federal employee, and also as a civilian, right? And there is a lot of injustices, a lot of discrepancies that are done in certain parts of this country that just don't happen in other countries. And for us to be in a conflict now, the ongoing conflict now for over 20 years, right? That where we're trying to dictate how somebody else in another country and their belief system and how they run their government, we're trying to force them into a way of freedom and democracy. If you look at it, we're not too far off from what these yes, we have a better way of living and all this other stuff. We have all these freedoms and stuff. But if you look at some of the more strict governments, they don't have the same type of problems we experience over in America. But that's a whole nother topic. I want to talk about this attempted assassination of Trump. And before I get into that part, rest in peace to the victims. I really am truly sorry to hear that innocent civilians have fell victim to another government, what do they call it? Conspiracy, I guess you can call it. Not conspiracy, but they're pushing an agenda. You know, everybody wants to play this game like on being shallow, talking about it was staged. No, this isn't the first time it's happened. We watched the U.S. government do this to U.S. soldiers for years, for centuries, right? And it's all about an agenda. If you got money, if you have money in this country, you have power, right? And you can make things happen. And sometimes the little man, the citizen, right, the normal citizen, the day-to-day citizen, isn't factored into those decisions. So, do I believe that this was a hoax? Not a hoax, but something to kind of derail our attention from the real serious issues that's happening with our government? Yes, I truly do believe that. Say what you want, call me crazy. I don't care to talk politics, left wing, right wing, none of that. I call it for what it is. Right is right, wrong is wrong. There's agendas being pushed that have nothing to do with bettering the American society as a whole. Simple as that. And that's my problem with having both of these gentlemen run for president. These are the two gentlemen that's representing our country. Do they represent any of the things that I believe in, or do they even act like they care? Their agendas even seem to cater to anything that's going to help me but and take care of my family or better my life? No. I haven't seen change since. I mean, even when Obama was running his second term, y'all, we haven't seen much change with anything. And y'all can say what y'all want, man, but this country is in trouble. It's in trouble. And if we don't become a people that can band together and respect, you know what I'm saying, respect opinions, respect, other way of living, and keep your distance or set your boundaries and respect other folks' boundaries, we're going to always continue to have racial division. We're going to continue to have conflict amongst each other. We're going to see a lack of community. We're going to continue to see a separation in the generational brackets, and it's just going to continue to make our society be the laughing stock of the world. A lot of countries. When I was in Kuwait, right? When I was in Kuwait, and I'm gonna read some of your comments. Yeah, D Mayor. I said that too. We were talking about that earlier. They say but the thing is more people running, right? But like you said, it's all about generating money. It's all about generating revenue, right? You don't generate revenue when you're talking about serious topics and things that can really help if you challenge the way of thinking, right? You don't get that. So there were some candidates that were running for these parties, blue, red, whatever side, and they had some nice agendas. Could they be heard? No, because guess what? The clicks, what was generating revenue was the fact that Joe Biden is freaking schizophrenic, whatever he is, and going through whatever health issues he's dealing with. Then you got Donald Trump, who's one of the he's been dealing with all these legal battles and all this extra stuff, and he's still able to run for president, and he's actually the elected candidate to go and represent a party. Man, he basically, I can go run for president. I got off of without being charged with 4 felonies, something that I was totally innocent of, right? Right? Like I got charged because my name got mentioned in the story. They tried to try me because my name was mentioned in the story. Not even that I did it. I was in the area. I was part of the party in the area that where the incident happened, right? And so if he could beat that and run for president, I should too. If it's that easy, and that's what I'm saying. Our government, our society, we as a people, we're in trouble, y'all. We in trouble, trouble. And me, I'm not gonna worry, because at the end of the day, my faith and my way of living, it don't rely on what man's law say. Like I don't operate under this jurisdiction anymore. My faith living, yes, I'm not crazy. I'm not going to not adhere to the rules and laws and regulations of the land, because even the Bible says you're supposed to obey the laws of your land, right? But the way of thinking that this society is trying to force on us as a community, as a people, I can't do it. I can't get with it. I mean, from the music to people's viewpoints on real political issues, like real life issues. I hate the fact that people act like we're not still dealing with racism in this country. Like, I hate that, and it goes for both sides. It goes for all colors. We're still dealing with it to this day. We're still dealing with it. Why? Why? Because we have this freedom to think like that. That's what the government has told us. We have this freedom to think like that. So, I don't not feel bad about what happened. I do. I hate that this is something that we resort to, that people, the powers to be, resort to in order to push an agenda. People lose their lives. That's crazy. People literally lose their lives. You have civilians standing innocently, don't know nothing about what's being really pushed in these meetings and these when these politicians get together and they're talking about whatever they're talking about, and their money's being passed around and this is being paid for to hide this. I'm telling you, there's a lot of things that's happening behind the scenes, and maybe Coach Smook go missing after saying something like this. I don't get into conspiracy theories, enough to start, telling you what clues and stuff to look for, but some things are just so obvious. And I made the post on Twitter. I said, we've seen this movie before on Netflix. Go, I guarantee you go and watch any presidential candidate or presidential uh, scandal series. There has been some type of incident like this related to this incident happening, just like this. There has been, and it's crazy. It's like the older I get, and the more this media and all these different TV outlets and TV apps and stuff, they get more people and their ideas across the screen. Things are starting to be exposed. And y'all remember, I want y'all to think about this, because people like, oh, so you basing it off of movies. Y'all remember when we said we used to watch the Jetsons talking in their watches, talking to people, right? Hover cars and all this other stuff. Y'all remember we used to say, never. That's fake. And what are we looking at now? I literally just plugged my Apple Watch up. I can call somebody on my Apple Watch. I'm talking to you all through a phone, right? You get what I'm saying? So don't play. If this foolishness doesn't change, I will pause. Let me see. This ain't doing it. Facts, man. What's up, y'all? Antoine, Piano Man, Brock. Oh, yeah, Caleb Cunningham. Yeah, I see you, Brock. Caleb Cunningham. Yes, 100%. See, I was going to go live earlier when the announcement was made. That one surprised me that he was committing today. I didn't know about it. I just knew he was committing. I didn't know it was going to be today. I thought AK Deer was committing today. I thought that's who our commit. That's the commitment we was going to get today, but it might still happen this weekend. So y'all stay tuned for AK Deer. And with Caleb Cunningham, that gives us 3 5-star commits. Well, no, because Michael Carroll, you got Michael Carroll, Keelan Russell, Dijon Lee. We just got the commitment from 5-star Caleb Cunningham. That's 4. Then Ty Haywood should be coming any day now. Ty Haywood. Did Ty Haywood finally put out an announcement day? Because he never initially put out one. So I don't know. But we're going to have like 5 or 6 5-stars going into their senior year. And then you're going to have guys like Jaden Harmon, Justin Hill, Daryl Johnson, all those guys. I think they'll end up being 5-star linebackers. All those guys. I appreciate all the views in here, man. Make sure y'all drop a like. We got 21 in here watching. Make sure y'all drop them likes, man. I'm gonna be live for a minute because I'm folding clothes. I've been back home for the past week. This past week, filming this documentary. I will show y'all a little clip. You know what? I will show y'all because I'm a good guy. I'm a cool guy. I want y'all to just see the intro to this and what we working on. I'm gonna show y'all. Just because I'm a good guy. But yeah, Caleb Cunningham is huge. So y'all remember what I said? We get Caleb. We got last year. We're going to get Khalid Lockett is a lock for me. I saw Travis Smith Jr. Shout out to Travis Smith Jr. Man, my nephew committed to Tennessee. Y'all remember I was talking about how Tennessee made that push on their official visit. I got to see it, close hand. His father shares a lot of the footage. But even talking to them, man, talking to the dad, his dad is a diehard Bama fan, but he felt home at Tennessee. He felt good he felt good for his son at Tennessee, and they truly left it up to him. And Travis Smith is a very mature young man. Congrats to him on his commitment to Tennessee. Can't wait to watch you play, nephew. I'm rooting for you. I'm rooting for you. So keep doing what you're doing. What else? Who else this weekend? We didn't see any other huge ones that I know y'all saw what's the young man's name committed to Colorado. Alabama was on his radar for a second. Forget the young man's name. Cornell Faircon. Early in the spring, Cornell had a lot of interest in Alabama, but ended up going Colorado. Don't know what that, other than I don't know. I don't know who the next quarterback is at Colorado, so I don't see the attraction there, knowing that Shador and the boys Hunter and all them going to be going after the season. It's Prime going to be going. That's a realistic thing, y'all. I'm telling y'all. That's not just talk. That's realistic. Where my glasses at? I'm over here blind, y'all. Put on the Bama goggles. I'm put on the Bama goggles. Yeah, I'm folding all my clothes, y'all. I had to bring a week worth of clothes. I ain't had to pack like this and move around in a minute yet. Usually able to just take 2 bags, man. Down here you get sweaty. It's so humid. Shout out to the 22 in the chat, but who else, man? Who else, y'all? We got a lot going on in recruiting. I think a lot of people discount what Kalen DeBoer and his staff are doing. But now they're starting to wake up. The 5 stars are starting to pop. Keelan Russell, I hate these glasses. Keelan Russell kind of started solidifying what I had been saying all off season about this staff's ability to recruit and the type of environment that's being created at Alabama. I'm telling y'all right now, this staff, they have a head start. They have like a real head start on not just how to recruit in the state of Alabama, but what's evolving, not the state of Alabama, but in the Southeast. In the SEC, they're kind of ahead of what everybody's going to have to evolve into if they're going to continue to compete, because we're not just going to be able to recruit. Coach Kalen DeBoer has already proven he knows how to win, right? So you come to Alabama, you get a team that just was playing in the college football playoff. You get a lot of core of those guys, not a lot of the production on the offensive side, and you replacing the secondary and bringing in a new scheme on both sides. But you get a lot of committed veteran guys that are coming back that have been waiting their turn. Football is football, right? Attention to detail, ability to execute. You got a lot of these guys. They were playing for Saban last year. They were wearing crimson and white for Coach Saban, the greatest coach of all time. If he saw fit for them to be on the roster, then they can definitely be serviceable for another coach. Simple as that. Simple as that. What's up, Steven? How you doing, man? And y'all know what's crazy? Back to this political stuff. And I saw the video, and I'm not saying it was fake. I'm not saying that the bullets that whether Trump got nicked, whatever the injuries he sustained. I'm not saying that the people that got killed, that's fake. I'm just saying the reaction of the crowd, man. It was just so random. It was so random. You didn't see like a whole bunch of people scattering. It was different. It wasn't like when you saw Reagan. Was it President Kennedy? Yeah. When we saw President Kennedy get that was you saw the chaos around there. Even they were in a parade, right? So I'm like, man, and I watched it. It's like you see his ear getting nicked, and then he just standing there like, and I wonder, do y'all think it was? I don't know. I don't even care to speculate. I just know I hate seeing this with political agendas. Like what was the last political agenda that actually benefited the American population as a whole? Not just one group of people, but what was the last political agenda that benefited or gave Americans in all classes, top to bottom. When was the last political agenda that adhered to anything that could remotely get everybody on the same page or wavelength as far as being a one nation, a united nation, right? It's the name of the country is the United States of America. This is probably the most diverse, right? Diversity is good, but when diversity creates division, that's when you have a problem. That's what's wrong with our country. There's so much diversity that you start creating division. The diversity, when you're able to be diverse and you're able to, you know, be able to coexist amongst each other, and your agendas are to create the best positive outcome, not just to benefit you, but to benefit the whole. That's when you become a community, and that's why democracy, to me, has such a weakness. There's such a weakness with democracy. There's too many loopholes for me to get the advantage over you instead of just setting a standard and having everybody adhere to that same standard. That's our laws. That's our access to healthcare. All of that stuff. There's so many loopholes to benefit one group of people, and then there's a quality of benefits that are in question too, because you got like Section 8 benefits. How they're benefits to help somebody that can't afford a living. That's supposed to help them get up to better, progressively help them build their credit or whatever to get up to a certain level of living. But what if I get it from there? What if I'm not at that level when I step out? I fall into that level. I'm not eligible because I was once here. That's not right. That's not equality. So it's not just for the big man. It's for the little man too. It's not just for the little man. It should be for everybody. It should be for everybody. But yeah, I'm here, y'all. Trying to get ready. I'm ready to get back on this road. Get back up to my I appreciate my brother and my little sister for housing me this week. I don't think I was in the way too much. I got a lot of work done, y'all. We got a great documentary set up. Let me see if I can pull this up for y'all. Let me see. I'm gonna pull this up. I'm gonna turn the camera around for y'all too. All right, we're gonna play a few seconds of it. Let me see. Oh, that's big old TV. Hold on. Let me see. What's up, AAA family? It's your boy Coach Smook, back home in the city, man. We got it this morning. We're gonna be going out to Russell County High School today, getting ready to do our first docu-series, Under the Radar docu-series on Bryson Riggins, 2026 quarterback out at Russell County High School. We're gonna go out there. We're gonna get interact. So, you feeling good today? Yeah, me too. Make me want to get up there with it. Dial it up like they do, man. I'm excited to see how they do. Y'all age. But yeah, man, I think too, man. Look, good luck, man. I'm gonna be around here. 2003. You get what I'm saying? We got some nice clips on this bad boy. Oh yeah. Especially a senior, It's nice that he gets to school up there. Bryce, how much time? You can build off of that. I was just talking to Bryson, man, the energy around here from when I came down here, 3 years ago?
Sophomore that didn't start at the beginning of the year.
So basically, Bryson, we was talking at the barbershop last time I came home. Yeah, so that's what we working on, y'all. Just a little something. I'm your boy doing a little editing, trying to get his thing together. But yeah, man, make sure y'all come to the channel and check all the content out. But y'all go check out my post, my Twitter post, y'all. Go check out my tweet and really weigh in on. I do believe this was a political agenda. And people gonna get mad that, everybody got their opinion about whatever I say anyways. But I really think this was a political agenda. You got money, you got crash dummies everywhere, right? You got crash dummies everywhere. Who that? Is that Shawnee? What's up, Shawnee? How you feeling? But yeah. You got money to pay crash dummies. Somebody needed a house note or a debt, felt like they could get their life up, to get put in. Like, how is the shooter? Did the shooter die? Did they get the shooter? They killed the shooter, right? I heard one of the agents was like, "Shooters down, shooters down." What's up, Richard Crowder? Appreciate y'all, man. Did they say the shooter? Did they kill the shooter? I'm doing good, Shawnee. I'm doing good. Good to see you. I was trying to make that flight down there to see. I still got time. I might do a GoFundMe down there to see for the SEC Media Day. I got all my stuff, my credentials and everything. Timing just off right now. Okay, the shooter was killed. Awesome. Well, not awesome. Sad, but, good. Because it's just, you know what I'm saying? Like, some people really be down to do that. And then I want to know this. Was this shooter, my thing is, and I want to know the caliber of weapon and everything, man. Like, this investigation, they really got to put this stuff out quick. Because everything happened so fast, they shouldn't take forever to find the caliber or the weapon that was used. We need to know all that ASAP. So if y'all getting that information, bring it to the Discord, put it in the locker room, because we will talk about some of that crazy stuff. Y'all know, we talk about everything else. But yeah. I would love to see how this falls out. I can't wait. And I'm not saying it in a bad way, y'all. Trust me. I'm trying to wrap my head around how all of it just transpired so smoothly, right? So smooth. This was like the most, like, if of all the assassination attempts we've seen or watched, why was this one so vague and simple? And he was there. He was seen by so many people, and Trump not one leap. Like, someone who has their life in danger is worried about their shoes, right? Yeah, so it's weird. It's weird to me. I don't care. It's weird. What up, Jay Steele? Yeah, Steven, I've been had a Discord. Is this ain't Steven Angle, these Steven G? I don't think I've what up, Katrina? How you feeling? Yeah, we got Discord. But appreciate y'all for pulling up. Make sure y'all drop a like, man. We can get 15 likes on this little short live. That'll be cool. Help us with our growth. We're right at 1,900 subscribers, y'all. 1,900 subscribers. Let me see. Gotta get this dude out of our Discord. I gotta get somebody out of our Discord, y'all. Hold on. People get mad when you share your political views or whatever. I don't care, man. People coming out. See, people are funny. Nope, come to my live. Bull Elephant. If you on my Twitter, you know what? I should be live on Twitter too, because that's where all the people get mad. That's where all the people get mad, y'all. I don't care. I don't care. Say what you want. I don't care. Y'all know I ain't never bit my tongue. I'm gonna tell it like it is and how I see it. At the end of the day, get mad at me, Trump supporter or not. This is not something you do to gain votes. You get what I'm saying? Like this, like why? It's never been worth the life of another human being for some votes just so you could be in charge of a country that's, man, come on, dog. Don't get, please, y'all, don't get it twisted. It's never that important. It's never that important. Some of y'all will sit here and put y'all life on the line for this man, and he's done nothing for you. Everything he's done is for his benefit. Not for you, but for his benefit. Like most presidents, like most people in power. We've had very few that have had success, by, you know, that have had, have not met resistance, right? You've seen the ones that have tried to put the agenda of the people first. They've been met with more resistance than the ones who are putting their own selfish agenda first. Simple as that. Simple as that. There go my glasses. I thought I lost them. I was about to be sad. It's crazy how a convicted felon can run for a country, right, Shawnee? Convicted, not just you know, someone that was tried. He was convicted. I ain't even a felon. I go through more trouble trying to get a doggone license than he do. Do I got a moderator in here? Piano Man, I need you to block that other Antoine, one of y'all. Block that little comment at the bottom. Harvey Nicofol. That's a spam page. If one of my mods can jump on that. My phone there. Sad situation for real. A fella can't have a gun, but he can control the army. Facts, Jay Still. Shawnee, girl, that's what I've been saying. Listen, the whole thing is unfortunate. Like this, to me, and I'm gonna stick by it. I'm gonna say it was a scandal. It just happened too smooth. It seemed like a plan. It seemed like something scripted. And then the images they releasing of this young man. Come on, dog. Come on, dog. Come on, dog. Y'all could have put a little bit more thought into this, especially with lives being lost. Come on, man. At least be respectful for the people that could, like the people that you put in danger. At least be respectful. Come on, man. Really? That's the quality we're gonna put into this? That's crazy. Is Discord link is expired, just FYI. But this is probably the saddest thing to happen in my lifetime. Stephen G, I'm gonna tell you like this, my guy. September 11th. September 11th, 2001 was the saddest day of my life, bro. Like for something to happen that indirectly, directly affected me. It changed my life as a military brat, you know, waking up for the next 2 to 3 weeks, not knowing if my dad was going to be sent over to another country to fight another country's political war, and to get all the evidence coming back about that whole thing, saying that that was a whole government conspiracy, like it's a lot of things that happen with our government because of the secrecy and all this. It's just it's a bad way when you really start following the signs, and that's why I can't subject myself to what people try to, like, when people who call themselves being in high places try to put me in a box, man. I can't. I can't get with that agenda. I refuse. I can't. Oh yeah, you know it was, Shawnee. That's obvious. It happened too smoothly. It happened way too smoothly. The distraction, it was an attempt, like, okay, he gets nicked with on his ear. So you telling me this guy, this sniper, right? What caliber of sniper? What caliber round? Let me do some research. Let's do some research real quick. Yeah, I want y'all to look at this picture. Um, mm, so time out. Question. Right now. Right now. Right now. I want everybody watching me right now. I want you to say, for instance, right? There's a bee or a fly buzzing on your left ear. Swat at your right. Swat at your left ear right now. Swat at your left ear right now. Which hand did you swat with? Tell the truth. Your left ear. Which hand did you swat with? Like, think about it. Think a fly or something just flew by your left ear. You're looking at the screen right now, and a fly, and don't hold nothing in your hand. A fly just flew by your left ear. Which hand did you swat with? Your right hand, right? Your right hand, right? I want y'all to think. Now do the same thing with your right ear. Your natural instinct is to, if you're right-handed, right, which Trump is right-handed, you're going to swat. Or anything mess with your ears, you're going to, with your right hand, right? I don't care if it's your left side. Like, I do that all the time. I always wonder, why don't I just do this with my left hand, right? I'm right-handed, so it's natural for me to, when possible, I'm going to protect myself or aid myself with my dominant hand. Trump is a, if he got shot in his ear, right? Where's the blood on his hand? Where's the blood on his hand? So he got shot on his ear and didn't feel it at all? Come on now. That part, Steven. That part, Steven. That part, Steven. I should have did this live on StreamYard so I could have y'all comments. You're going to use your dominant hand, right, Susan? So Trump is definitely right-handed. He stands up and he throws up with his right hand. With his right hand. He shakes with his right hand and he grabs the mic with his right hand. Trump, if you get shot in your ear, you feel that burning on your skin, you're going to grab your right hand. Come on, man. It's not. It's not wrong for you to ask. It's not. Stephen, it's not. And I'm not. Y'all, I'm just saying political agenda has never, ever cared about the lives of the civilians. It's never cared about it. Our American government, our country has been under these conspiracy theories for years. And it's all the powers to be. Bro, honestly, if you use common sense, you can undo everything we were taught about you. Jay, still, don't tell nobody else that. Don't tell nobody else that. As a matter of fact, I bet y'all all won't share this live on Twitter. I'm speaking truth right now, whether you want to believe it or not. I'm speaking the truth. And I may not be stating all the facts, but common sense, like you said, Jay, will lead you to the light. This was very unfortunate for those victims that had to be pawns in this whole political agenda. They do it to a mass amount of our population anyways. The ones that they call the minorities, right? They do it to the minorities on the day-to-day. I'm surprised that they would go to this extent, because we live in a world of social media where, you know, you can get your agenda across pretty easily with something entertaining, right? Trump, you're already entertaining. You don't need the stage. You don't need to. This is crazy. It's unfortunate. That's what we've come to. That is literally what we've come to. And it is very unfortunate. But you know who's going to keep their head up and keep speaking the truth and keep being authentic? This dude right here. Why didn't he get down immediately? He's swiping at his... Man, you know what? Let me pull the video up. Because people are pissed off at me. Y'all share this live on Twitter, please, y'all. Please share this live on Twitter. Look, this dude said, unfollow this clown. Hey, y'all go tell this clown right here, Lank Bama, to pull up on the live stream and talk his stuff in here. See, and that's why Twitter is funny to me. I'm gonna say whatever I want on Twitter. Twitter don't pay me. Do you think it will happen again? Talking about another attempt on Trump? I don't think so. I don't think so. See, he didn't have to do it the first time around. You know what I'm saying? When he won the first time around, Hillary Clinton. See, it's people that actually believe in Joe Biden. Me, never. Never have, never will. But there were people that were still believing that Joe Biden could actually run this country, right? He hasn't done a very good job these past 4 years, right? Nothing, literally nothing has changed from when Trump left office. I have seen nothing. Nothing's worse, nothing's better. It's all the same. Like, let's be realistic. The housing market's still trash. Cost of living is still going up. Like, nothing's changed. D Major, I guarantee you it's going to get quiet. This is going to be the talk of the town for probably like the next 2 to 3 weeks, right? and then it's going to go back to regular business as scheduled. And Trump's going to win, clearly, right? Trump's going to win. And Project 2025, if you haven't watched the video, go watch it. Go watch it. Because people think it's going to happen in 2025, but it's already happening. I'm not a conspiracist. I'm not a conspiracist at all. But when a government has done something, when a group of people, a distinct group of people, a select group of people have a certain circle, you see what I did? You know what happens with circles? Cycles. Cycles. You just continue to do it. When something has been done a certain way for a certain amount of time, and that's how you have established yourself, you're not going to evade from it. You add to it, but you don't ever evade from the foundation of it. This country was founded on deception, on a lack of integrity. I mean, it is what it is. Like, this country dwells on was stolen from inhabitants. What our country was established from was basically what, you get what I'm saying? Y'all get what I'm saying though? And it's sad, man. It's sad. It's sad that we are here. It's sad that we are here. I think the meter of our majority of our society has been totally shut off, right? When it comes to common sense and seeing things for what they is. Like these movies, and I said this before, y'all have seen all the alien movies and things of that nature, about, you know, extraterrestrials and all of this other stuff. And you're starting to see like pictures of all these crazy looking morphed and mutated animals and different creatures being found in the ocean. And it's not, I mean, this stuff ain't new, y'all. This stuff ain't new. We've been seeing this. Like I said, a media agenda or a social agenda is not worth a human being's life. You have soldiers, right? They preach to us, and this was my problem when I was in the military. I love serving my country. I would stand next to my brothers and my sisters in arms any day. I would go back and serve with them, for them. I would never put an agenda of our American government or a politician use that as my motivation to fight for my country. Never. It's never been an agenda of mine. And the only reason I felt an obligation to defend this country is because this is where my family dwells, and this is where the families of the other gentlemen and women that volunteered to serve this country, this is where their family dwells. It has nothing to do with supporting or pushing. It had nothing to do with supporting or pushing President Barack Obama's agenda, and it's as simple as that. As simple as that. Even as a soldier, when it came to politics, I just always saw that there was an agenda not to benefit me at no point. Even as a soldier, nothing that the government did benefited me. Nothing. And I'm grateful for everything that I was able to do when I was in the military. But when I got out, I was just a number again. Simple as that. I was just a number again. My vote was just as weak as yours, as everybody else's. Actually in the military, I had less rights as a person fighting for this country and serving this country than a civilian that had, you know, misdemeanors or whatever blemishes on their record. I had less rights than that person. People don't know, once you join the military, you forfeit your First Amendment right. You forfeit your First Amendment right. You can share your differences as a team, but you cannot speak against the President of the United States publicly, and that's on any. You can't protest, right? Can't do anything. This is a battle of the agendas. We will see which agenda wins. Piano Man, the agenda of President Trump is going to win. And you know what? A lot of us don't mind President Trump's agenda. He's all about being bold, being out front, getting your money right, making the rich richer, and letting the poor try to figure out how to become rich, right? So if you'll go get him, you'll thrive under Trump. You'll thrive under Trump. Just don't listen to what he's saying. Don't listen to how he's saying it. Listen to what he's saying. And a lot of times it's a bunch of nothing. But at the end of the day, when you have people who, like I said, they don't have the agenda of the people. There's no way they have the agenda of the people, man. There's no way. There's no way. I guarantee you, you can't get one of them, neither one of them. Right here on the south side of Phoenix City, south side of Columbus, Georgia, the south side of Phoenix City, Alabama, you couldn't get neither one of those presidents to pull up without their Secret Service or anything and just walk the streets, just walk around. You can't get them to do it because they don't connect with the people for real. They don't connect with the very people that they need to get their votes from. They do not connect with them. Neither one of them. Neither one of them. And it's cool to have pride in your country. I don't know, Piano Man. I don't know. And I will go on record. And I don't complain about politics. I just call it for what it is. But it's a sad day in American government, in American society. It's a very sad day. Very, very sad day. And like I said, people lost lives because of a political agenda. People lost lives because of a political agenda. That's sad. That's trash. And you got people that are trying to make excuses, acting like this ain't real. Oh, it's real. It's real. Yeah, people died. People died. People got injured today for a political agenda. For a political agenda. I want y'all to look at this picture again. Come on, y'all. Am I missing something? Like, so am I missing something, y'all? Like, how does the blood get? There's no blood in his hair. Where does this blood come from? If I'm really starting to question it now. At least some blood on the sleeve, maybe. I'm very like, why is there no blood like running down right here? Why is there no blood right here? Anywhere right there. A round coming from that far away, definitely. Come on, impact. What happened yesterday is not okay by any means, and it doesn't matter what side of the aisle you're on, Democrat or Republican. Oh, Aaron McGuire. That's what I'm saying. It's not acceptable for lives to be lost for political agendas. Unacceptable. 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 I agree with you 100%. Yeah, Shanae. They said someone died, and they said that It says someone died and another person was injured. A few more were injured. My boy said hand transfer. Right. D, that's what I'm saying. Like, and okay. Okay, so check this out. Maybe somebody got a perfect shot. I'll give them that. Maybe. But I'm gonna try to find another picture. Let's go. We investigating tonight. Boy, I got Twitter mad. All right, find another picture. Yo, people on the internet are serious, bro. Okay, we got another picture. Guys, talk to me, please. Please explain. I'm trying to understand. Is that where the bullet hit? Maybe? Is that it? But I'm okay. Let's think trajectory and angles and all this stuff, right? There's a shooter that way, right? And I'm pointing at like if I'm facing you guys, right? And there's a shooter that way, right? Shooting at me, and the bullet is coming this way. When bullet impacts, maybe, I mean, let's think small caliber. Let's think 22 rifle. It maybe clipped my ear, right? From that far away, clips my ear. Bullet travel speed. You know how good of a shot you have to be to nick somebody's ear from that far away with a small caliber weapon or even a large caliber. You know how good of a shooter you have to be, right? So, and the target wasn't moving. The target was standing behind the podium. Yeah. So you nick my ear. Where is the blood on my hair? Like, do y'all see? Or am I tripping? Am I asking for too much right here? I'm just, y'all let me know. Am I asking for too much? Am I asking for too much? So 148 yards. That's like mid range. That's like mid range targets in the military with an M4 rifle, for your basic marksmanship call, right? I think you get 6 targets at between 100 and 150, and you get a total of 4. It used to be 4, I think, between 200 and 300 meters. No, you used to get 8 between 200 and 300 meters. So yeah, it is definitely a shot that you can. But so let's say he's on top of the building, right, coming from that direction, and you shoot, and when the bullet hits, like that way, right? I gotta find the video. Where's the actual video? And you know he getting paid off for this right now, right? description.
Really see something that said, take a look at what happened.
Yo. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Evidence. Evidence. Watch me break it down. Watch me break it down. Watch me break it down.
That said, take a look at what happened.
I want y'all to pay close attention to what happens next. Why does the right hand go straight to the ear, right? Reporters. So the lady, it was somebody off to the right got hurt. You could hear somebody screaming. Look, y'all. Do y'all see which hand I said? What hand did I say?
Take a look at what happened.
Come on, y'all.
Take a look at what happened. Take a look at what happened.
Where? Come on, y'all. Greg, it's not even about. That was definitely his right hand, first of all. Okay? That was definitely this man. But yeah, man. I don't know. Y'all be easy, man. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. It's I think I'm gonna start another channel. I just had somebody text me saying I should do that. I think I'm gonna just start doing late night forums like this, because I be up and I be looking at stuff. I be reading on stuff. That's why I didn't want to limit myself to just football content. So yeah, Greg, 100%. 100%, man. 100%. I mean, something like, I just got a bullet hit my ear, and then the fact, okay, this piece, this part of your ear, there's not a lot of blood here, right? There's no major blood vessels or anything here, right? So when it gets hit or anything, it doesn't take long for the blood to, come out, especially from a bullet. He touched his ear, y'all. And then you go to the other picture, and there's no blood on his hands, but there's blood on his face. Looks like somebody's. Stop. I'm gonna leave it alone. All right, Aaron, I appreciate that, man. Hey, fam, first, so I'm gonna tell you like this, bro. When I was in the military, and we were trying to do our pre-qual for sniper training, right? And there were certain training aspects and different, what they call it, I forget what it's called, when they teach you about the travel of bullet, the travel of a bullet, and how impact and all of these different things. They were giving us little nuggets about different types of caliber of weapons, right? And at that distance, 148 yards, a 22 caliber round out of a rifle probably wouldn't create that much splatter, right? But to be able to have a direct hit on that small piece of someone's of flesh, there will be more evidence of impact, right? More evidence of impact because of time of travel, bullet velocity, all of those things, right? I'm just not feeling it, man. I'm just not feeling it. All right, ballistics, that's what it is. You right, Steven, the ballistics. They'll go through different ballistics phases of training, phases of ballistics training, and they will break it down, talking about how many turns of the round based off the barrel, all of these things, right? And there's this science that they created, right? There's this science that we put so much time in, invest so much time into, believing, that would say that this definitely, but of course this is a social political push, agenda push. So there will be some crazy evidence put forward to show why it showed up the way it showed up. And you can expect that there will be a perfect explanation for why this looks the way it looks. There won't be a mystery. There will be a perfect explanation. There will be evidence coming out of everywhere. I guarantee you that's how this is gonna. But yeah, Matthew, nobody's saying it's fake. Nobody's saying it's fake. We're saying that this was a political agenda. I'm saying this was a political. I'm not saying we. I'm saying I hate to see that civilian lives have to be lost to push a political agenda. Say what you want, Trump supporter, whatever you support. This is wrong on all levels. I would be saying the same thing if it was Joe Biden. I would say that I don't think you should allow, or you should allow stage things of this magnitude to where civilian lives. We've been seeing this done to brothers and sisters and everybody that's served this military and fought for justice or freedom. The attack on terrorism, right? The war on terrorism. How does a war on terrorism, because a country attacked our country, right? They terrorists hijack planes and they threaten the civilian lives in our country. They threaten the citizens of the United States of America. How does that retaliation turn into a war to control oil, to change another country's government and the way that they're living? How does that agenda go from retaliation, revenge for hurting our people to that, right? Political agenda. It's all about the dollar. So how do you sway votes in your direction in this crazy election where nobody is speaking on any agenda that's going to help the American society? How do you sway the votes? You gain control of the emotion of the people. How do you gain control of the emotion of the people? Well, you survive a freaking assassination attempt. I mean, it's the American way. It's the American way when it comes to politics. We need something dramatic to just shut this race down because Biden still has a pulse. Biden still has a pulse in this race. Us beating us still being able to run after oh, I ain't worried about that. I ain't worried about that, man. But Biden still has a pulse, right? He can't he can't outright, I can't outright beat him because there are people who want to just want him up there instead of me. So how do I get him out of the picture? Boom. I survived an assassination. Mm. Mm. Jay Still. But the Republican Party and the majority of the populace, based off of the surveys that's being reported, and I don't trust the news anymore either, but a lot of people do feel that Trump would have this country in a better position when it comes to our economic stance than what President Biden has done. Honestly, sure, I'm young, but I'm surprised these two are the best popular. That's the and the Stephen, that's the thing. This is not even for, this election doesn't even represent what the American Constitution or what the American foundational standards was founded on. Well, if you look at it from the conspiracy side of things, it does. It represents it exactly. Whatever can generate revenue, that's what you're going to get. And I think it's really taking a hold on politics. But I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I don't care about people. If Coach Smook come up missing, oh well. My thing is, I just want people to be aware. Stop playing dumb. Like even like the Black Lives Matter movement, man. I didn't speak against it. I spoke against the agenda of what Black Lives Matter stood for. Not the original intent for what everybody was thinking that they were buying into or shouting the mantra, but the actual organization of Black Lives Matters that ended up getting established and started generated revenue and stuff. Once again, another agenda to generate revenue, and that's got to stop, man. That's got to stop. That's got to stop. All of that agenda to generate revenue. If that's what this country is focused on, it's true. The love of money, is the root of all evil. Money isn't evil. Money isn't evil, but the love of it, the need to feel like you need more of it in order to have power, is greed, right? And that's not what this country is going to be. We're not going to be able to sustain with that type of leadership and that type of mentality. But I'm gonna get off here. Gotta get up and go to bed. I gotta get up and go to church in the morning. But y'all pray for our country, man. And once again, rest in peace to the victim. I don't know if it was multiple victims, but I'm seeing some reports that multiple people were injured. One was killed. A young man who was at the rally, and an innocent bystander. Once again, being and even with the shooter, man, like it's been proven so many times in the past, bro. Like, people will give up their livelihood just to get their family out of something. We've seen the mafia have control of the government and have stakes in law enforcement. Like, these are not conspiracy theories. These are things that have been proven. So, but yeah, hopefully, I don't hurt any feelings too bad. I'm not one that I don't too much care about folks' feelings when it comes to this, because these are people's lives we talking about, man. And you don't have to be in their shoes to know that this is real. This is really real. Like, people will die. Like, people die for political agendas. People with money put unfortunate bystanders in harm's way. Just, you know what? You could look at politicians the same way you look at gangsters on the street, right? When a gangster on the street, somebody who has an agenda, right? They gotta go assert their power because this person disrespected their turf, or this person did. And when innocent bystanders get killed, it is literally the same thing happening here. It's the same thing happening here. How of all the rallies that this president has done, right? Of all of them, the one where there's very few buildings. I want to. Somebody posted a little screenshot on Twitter of the little shooting layout. Let me show you. So this is the open field that they're saying everything happened in, right? This is the where the rally happened, right? So you're telling me there was a sniper on the building next to the stage, right? Trump was here, and there was a sniper supposed to be protecting him right next to him, right there, right? They had a sniper team there on this one video. I'm gonna show y'all all this stuff too. And the shooter was 148 yards from there, on top of the building. He got up there and was able to get in the prone or whatever position and line up a shot without a sniper seeing him. That's crazy to me. When you have Trump in these big old cities with these tall towers, and he's in the middle of the cities, town squares, and where people elevation for other opposing forces could gain advantage. But this one in the open field was the come on, guys. I'm just saying. But yeah, I'll catch y'all on the next one. I'll see y'all Monday morning. We got sports talk morning show. And then I think Monday night we're gonna get into some sports talk. Not sports talk, but some political, some real talk. I'm gonna have some guests come on because I've seen some responses on Twitter already, and I would love to hear the other side who opposed to this thought that I have. You get what I'm saying? To create some dialogue. But yeah, very controversial take, but It's my take, and that's where I feel, and I'm bold enough to stand on it. So y'all be blessed. Enjoy the rest of y'all night. I'll catch y'all on another one. Alexander said he's not racist. Okay. A PDF file for the project 2025 on Google. Download and read. Oh, facts. Auntie Tina, you put everybody on. Put everybody on. Deep Thoughts with Coach. Oh, yeah. I like that, Greg. I like that, Greg. Aaron, my question exactly, brother. How? 148 meters is what the distance was reported, the shot, from where the shot was taken. 148 yards, not meters. 148 yards. So 148 yards is about, it's about what, 115 meters? 120 meters? I'm just saying, y'all. Alexander said, he's not a racist. Okay, nobody said. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna create another page, so we can talk political issues and all that type of stuff, and we'll tie it to this channel, and start growing both of them. So yeah, the more this crazy stuff happen, the more you'll see. And we'll just go live. It won't be no set times or nothing. We'll just go live when big stuff happen. I'll just react to it. But Monday we're back in action, full force with what we have going on this channel. And don't forget, man, tailgate tickets. We have an announcement to make. We'll be making an announcement Wednesday. So if you have not been watching the live shows, morning show Wednesday, you don't want to miss it. Got some huge news to make an announcement about. And I'll catch up with y'all on the next one. Much love, y'all.